Have you ever heard the phrase, work the steps? It's a phrase that's used in programs like Alcoholics Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous. It's this idea that for an addict that's struggling to find sobriety or healing, to work through 12 methodical steps intentionally, they can gain back control of this substance that's taken so much of their lives. As I was reading Philippians chapter 4, I thought of an addiction that some of us struggle with, and we may not even recognize it as an addiction. It's the addiction of worry. The Philippians chapter 4 tells us to not worry about anything. Now you may say, don't worry about anything? I worry about everything. You know, if you find yourself and your mind taking off on worry, you may have a worry addiction. But guess what? Paul gives us the steps to overcome this addiction of worry. It's one that as I looked at, I thought, you know what? As I struggle with worry sometimes, I need to work the steps. Philippians chapter 4 verse 4 says, don't worry about anything, but in everything through prayer and petition with thanksgiving, let your request be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses every thought, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. You know, sometimes we can get caught in a thought pattern, one that feels like we're trapped in and we can't get loose. Well, guess what? There's an answer, and it's working these steps, taking your worry to God through prayer, through petition, offering your thanksgiving to God. And when your requests are made known to God, when you're intentional to work these steps, the Bible promises a peace that surpasses every thought. You know, sometimes we've allowed our thoughts to take off and we don't think we have power over them. But God tells us that the Spirit that lives inside us absolutely has the power to take every thought captive and to find healing and sobriety from this addiction of worry. If you find yourself caught up in this worry thought pattern, would you come back to the Bible? Would you come back to God? Would you offer Him your prayer, petitions, your thanksgiving? And would you find peace over every thought because of our supernatural Spirit living inside you? I'm praying for you. I love you, and I hope you have a blessed day.